Welcome back to Netrunner. I have another game here from a game night kit at Eudemonia in Berkeley. This is from August 6th. The 23 seconds was the latest pack. Most Wanted list had just been officially set in, what am I trying to say? Is in effect now, the new Most Wanted list. So lots of exciting stuff. Got Controlling the Message being piloted by Jared on the left. And Derek is playing Silhouette on the right. And Nathan is helping to commentate. How you doing tonight, Nathan?
I'm good, man.
So all the intro stuff out of the way before they even start playing. That is a record for me.
That's a new record. New world record.
And so Controlling the Message, with the first time each turn that the runner trashes an installed card, we do a trace 4 for a tag, which cannot be prevented, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Ooh, Criminal off the start, just going into HQ.
Turnpike.
Turnpike, so losing a credit, trace 5 for a tag on a strength 3 sentry. Not bad.
That's a good deal, man.
It's a good deal, yeah. 2 credits to res. I play a lot of Turnpike. I do a lot of NBN, and Turnpike shows up quite a lot.
That's a
So
good
runner
one.
taking a tag and gonna... so he's exposing with Silhouette, seeing Sensi. Oh my god, he needs to trash that. But that's gonna give him another tag.
It's good, man. That's good.
Oh no, all
And
seeing eye.
Okay. So, you know what I love about Silhouette is a lot of times versus Criminal, you don't want to reveal what that ice is because you don't want them to blind siphon you. And Silhouette really just puts that pressure on turn 1. Like, you better res that ice, and I'm going to see what it is. So, blind naked turn 1 run is good. Silhouette's good for that.
Yeah, you know, if it was just like a wraparound or something, you know, a lot of times against Criminal, you probably don't res it, so you're saving it for the siphon.
Yep.
Silhouette changes. So that was Derek forgetting about the Controlling the Message thing. He ran... Oh, wow, scores of breaking news.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that was... I think there was an extra click there. It was
Yep.
click 1, run HQ, click 2, clear the tag, click 3, Sensi, click 4... run R&D score, and click 5 was maybe what they probably did is just kind of took back the run on Sensi actors once Derek had realized, and you know, it's a friendly game, so Derek didn't want to run it because if he trashes it, he takes a tag from Controlling the Message and can't clear that tag, all sorts of bad stuff.
Right, that's fair, because especially since he already saw it anyway, you know?
Yeah, so, you know,
No change in game state. No,
exactly.
On the good side, he hit the breaking news, and breaking news, this just in, guys, the most powerful card in the game, probably. At least it requires a combo, unlike Astro Script. It combos with itself. Wow!
I think that's reflected in the latest Most Wanted, entering that Most Wanted list now, costing an influence for decks playing it. Yeah, you'd almost, in this matchup here, I think I'd rather score the breaking news than the GFI.
Yep, absolutely. 100% of the time, I would rather steal the breaking news.
Yeah, probably than any agenda. Maybe the Singleton Astro. That's the biggest change here to NBN that we have to consider, is there is one Astro in the deck. Almost certainly, and definitely no more than one.
Yep, which is fantastic. Honestly, they don't need it right now, man. Especially with Controlling the Message, right? They are Tag Storm City, and it's very, very effective. I've seen this ID have some trouble with like high link decks, like double Sports Hopper, Geist or something. But other than that, I mean, it's good. Trace 4 is strong.
Yeah, Trace 4 is really nice.
I mean, look at this situation right now. As he's forced to go run and trash that Sensi, he has to do it. And what's going to happen is he's just going to get hard-hitting news.
And there's also an upgrade on HQ, which is pretty frustrating. The upgrades I've been enjoying in Controlling the Message is Mumbad Virtual Tour. That one's hilarious.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that one's great because they don't even have a decision. So then it's like 5 to trash, initiates a trace 4. It's all good stuff. And then also this early in the game, the product what's it called?
Product placement.
Product placement is also pretty good.
Yep. Product placement is solid gold in this ID. The other one that I see a lot is red herrings. Super fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. And the ability triggers off of any trashed card. So even if like a parasite trashes your pop-up window, trace 4, unpreventable tag.
Yep, that one will always confuse. That confused me the first time it happened, and I was like, "Yep, that's true. You got me."
And you know, I mean, thinking back to the old days of the old Kate, where she used to like to install her parasite with clone chip on the corpse turn, it would trigger again.
Yep.
Not like we see that anymore.
I've been really enjoying city surveillance in controlling the message too. Isn't it interesting how that ID has like sort of given new life to all sorts of old weird cards like red herrings and city surveillance?
Yeah, totally. It's super exciting. I am extremely happy with controlling the message. Something to compete with Near Earth Hub. It's got a really fun, cool, interactive effect, and it's bringing out a lot of really fun cards that we just haven't seen the competitive power level for a while.
Yeah, this is very much the IG of NBN.
Cards like breaking news and product placement, Astro scripts. Wait,
Cards we've never seen in play before. Okay, so we got 2 cards in that server, which security testing is targeting. This, I don't know. Usually expect like SanSan and something, so it might be.
SanSan is good.
Yeah, I don't know what else it would be. Could be a couple upgrades even.
A big thing with this ID is it has such strong synergy with hard-hitting news. The only way to really effectively defeat hard-hitting news is to have a lot of money and particularly have over 8 credits. Otherwise, you can say goodbye to everything you have, including your agendas, your assets, your health. But once you kind of get up to that high level, you counter the hard-hitting news really nicely. Now, the ID synergizes really strongly with that because they force you to spend all this money trashing the assets and then removing the tag too.
Just got super taxing. So we also saw the Mumbad virtual tour in the trash, which going in for the legwork. Wow, and he's just gonna take a tag. It looks like.
This is a good move. The key to winning this matchup, I think, is getting the breaking newses. If you can get those, you turn off a lot of stuff.
I'd be a little bit worried about Quantum.
Man.
Oh my god, that's clone suffrage movement. I'd be a little bit worried about clone.
Yep.
What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
Clone suffrage
quantum
is really good
quantum
because,
predictive. There's the product placement.
Oh yeah. We also see the clone suffrage pulling back cards like all-seeing eye, exchange of information, hard-hitting news for a second round. Oh.
Holy cow. Okay, so a lot of things happen there. Silhouette triggered. Yeah, clone suffrage is pretty nuts there. So he sees Silhouette spies the what is that card? Commercial Bankers Group. That's what that one's called.
Or didn't she spy the upgrade? I missed it.
No, Silhouette saw, I believe, the one on top, Commercial Bankers.
Oh man, Commercial Bankers is so good in this ID.
Yeah, there's and I think is. Okay, I see the tag on the Corp ID, but I think the runner cleared it. Yeah, the runner cleared the tag.
Okay. So he's just got no money. He's living on the edge.
No money, and the Corp has Commercial Bankers res now, so I think that is basically going to stay up for the rest of the game.
Oh, that's brutal. Well, no, he security tests, then he runs and trashes the Commercial Bankers.
It's no good. He's gonna take a tag he can't clear. He's behind on tempo for sure.
He should have used his councilman on the product placement.
Oh, bank job, beautiful.
Yes. This is the criminal anti-horizontal tech.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of decks running both security testing and bank job, and it's totally worth it.
Well, you know what's coming out soon is Temujin.
Yes.
Temujin is I think the biggest card no one's talking about, or at least I assume no one's talking about it. I don't see people talking about it on Reddit, but yeah, that card's huge.
I mean, it gives you you put 20 credits on it. It's kind of like liberated account, costs a lot of money. You put 20 credits, you pick a server, and if you run that server, each time you do, you can take 4 credits off instead of accessing.
Yeah, you do. No, it's not instead of accessing. It's passive.
What?
It's on success.
Oh, that changes it a lot. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you can just stick it on R&D and run R&D or run HQ or whatever. That's where it's best. You just stick it on R&D and you put down an R&D interface, whatever, and you just you run R&D for free.
Oh wow, I thought it was limited to remotes for some reason.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's choose a server and when the run is successful, take 4 off.
Wow, that is.
It's unique, I believe, but that's a pretty small concession. Yeah, it's nuts. 4 install cost, but you can make that back pretty much immediately. Okay, it looks like the runner's drawn a card. And the Corp installed ice and something over in that remote. No breakers in play, so assuming we're not worried about inside job.
I feel like breakers are a pretty big liability against this ID. Because they're opting for the resistors over the wraparounds most of the time. And you have to worry about Keegan Lane knocking out your breaker once you install it. Because the tags are so hard to avoid.
Okay, so puts down Alias. That's the Sentry Breaker.
Man, So he still hasn't gotten his Desperado either, which is pretty brutal. But the bank job really recovered his board state.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He's still, I think, quite behind overall on tempo. Had to kind of dig himself out of the hole that the early Criminal Rush produced. The Commercial Bankers is still just sitting there, ticking up. It's a new remote here. Not sneaking an agenda through, it looks like, or deciding not to score it yet.
That's
Sneaky,
probably a
nice.
SanSan in the remote.
Oh, nice.
Interns, nice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now that we see the Commercial Bankers, I bet that's just a product placement or an outside chance of Virtual Tour on the Bankers.
Sure.
Just demotivating the run even more.
So, something really important to note about controlling the message is just like Gagarin, it only applies to installed cards. It does not apply to non-installed cards. So, a really powerful strategy, I guess, is trashing the cards before they ever get installed. Obviously, that's still really bad, right? They're free for everyone, but at least you're not suffering that trace.
Yeah, it's tough to do, but it's working on it. Working on getting those central accesses. God, he probably needs to go. I don't know. You can maybe justify letting the Commercial Banker sit, but I'm not sure if you can let the Sensi Actors Union sit.
Yeah, I agree. And with people removing mid-season replacements for hard-hitting news because of the strong synergy in this identity, what's interesting is if the Corp got rich before with mid-seasons and they hit you with it, it was game over, right? But with hard-hitting news, there's like a degree of recovery there. So letting the Corp get super rich, I mean, if you're also super rich and they hard-hitting news and you clear those tags, maybe with like a lawyer up or a networking, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, we could very well see networking in this matchup. Silhouette, a 40-card deck, right? So just playing one networking seems pretty good. You'd probably see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad include, and it already works so nicely with Criminal anyway, especially if you're running like John Masanori or just obviously Count Siphon.
And icing up Archives almost certainly for the anticipation of a Sneak Door, which against Silhouette, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
What do you think about Alias over Mongoose?
I'm not a big fan of Alias unless you're running Data Sucker. Considering he's running security testing, Data Sucker isn't out of the question. And then Alias is okay.
Does Alias break cheaper than Mongoose under any circumstance? I mean, I guess you can get through 2 ice.
The Strength 2 ice and the Strength 4 ice, Alias hits Strength 4 nicely, and Mongoose needs a double pump.
Oh, I see.
Also, Alias, you don't have to worry so much about having double stack sentries. If you're running
Right.
Sneak Door, that's less of a concern.
Yeah, at this
Especially
point,
with
HQ might have double sentry, but...
So, I mean, the Alias, I don't know. That's kind of interesting include. It might preclude, maybe he's just going for the central only kind of stuff,
Yeah, it's possible.
Councilman? I'm surprised he didn't Councilman the Sensi.
I think it's something to think about as the Corp. Like, okay, Corroder. So he's not on Breach, at least. He's paying that influence.
He might be saving the Councilman for the SanSan.
Yeah. Yeah, although at this point, I'm pretty sure Jared can just res it twice.
Well, not in the same turn, though.
No, but you can res it in the runner's turn,
Sure.
let him use the Councilman, or it might even be worth waiting for the runner to drop down to 5 credits, and then use it, res it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm surprised that Commercial Bankers Group is still alive. That's crazy. I mean, he saw the all-seeing eye, right? That's scary.
Everything's pretty scary about what's going on. I mean, he's just letting all these assets. Everything's just floating. He's not challenging it anymore. He must be building up towards something, his own play. You know, he's letting the corp go. He's just building up to his own thing.
He's got a pretty strong power play on R&D now that the corroder's on the table. That resistor is extremely weak against corroders, so maybe he's just trying to encourage the corp. Hey, protect your R&D. Buy myself some time.
Could just be a toll booth above R&D.
That'd be painful.
Yeah, at this point, like, I guess we're just waiting to draw 3 2s and start fast advancing them out. Seems to be the general plan.
I mean, that's not like that's very far away with a Sensi on the table.
He could just hard hitting pretty much at any moment just to give tags. That would be a good tempo play at least.
That's true, although I suspect it's not like mid-seasons, as you know. So, saving it for like a moment where he can install a breaking news is much, much better.
Oh, okay. Click 3 going R&D. So Gutenberg, it's probably super expensive to break with Alias.
Yeah, no. All you gotta just keep the tag, and if some of those remotes are Arya that's bad. It looks like they're not.
He would have rezzed it already if it was.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah. So taking a tag and seeing a card. Oh, it's product placement.
Lame.
So he's letting it stay there and clearing the tag.
So he
decides
knows
not to trash it.
He knows he doesn't get the trace if he trashes it out of R&D.
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. I'm not. Okay, so here's where we're rezzing. I believe we're rezzing on the runner's turn, giving him the opportunity to de-res it.
Sure.
Yeah. So just letting it go.
He needs to stay above 8 credits for the hard-hitting news. Not like it's going to matter, because now that the SanSan's on the table, breaking news is now the same thing.
Right.
Breaking news, all-seeing eye, this game.
Okay, got the Astro.
Now that he's got the Astro, Jackson, breaking news, all-seeing eye is a plan. NBN is still good, man. Like, having one Astro is not the end of the world, and it really turns it into that unique advancement tool that it probably what was intended to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, the interaction between Astro, breaking news, and SanSan is extremely powerful as long as you have tag punishment.
You see a pretty strong never advance theme, like the ability for NBN to score 4 2s without telegraphing it through SanSan, through Astro, through early Premiere. It exists. It's definitely like it's a factional thing. Like not a lot of other factions have that ability. So he's leg working, I think.
Yeah. Same old thing.
Oh my god. Yeah. So this is bad. This is his 3rd click too. So he could.
So,
oh my god.
The resistor is a problem if he tries to go tag me. Now the hand has been forced. Do I go tag me or do I not?
Yeah, with those, he has resources in play that he kind of needs.
Nah.
I don't know that he can afford.
Nah, the resistor is what's doing it, right? What saves him here, I think, is if he goes tag me and he throws a femme fatale on the resistor and then just dunks R&D with like a RDI.
Yeah.
I don't know if his deck is tuned for that. That's tough.
Yeah, it looks like he's breaking. Is he gonna have enough to clear the tag after?
No. No.
What? How much is it to break all this stuff?
Alias bumps for 2, breaks for 1. You take a tag.
Oh my god.
So that's 3 in a tag plus -1 and another tag. So 4
Alias,
credits and 2 tags.
Alias starts at 1 strength. Is that right?
Yep, 1 and a boost for 3.
Yeah, no, he just decided to end the run there on the So he doesn't get the legwork. I think that was definitely the best play. It was looking super bad.
It's already looking super bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Criminal have tricks. Silhouette's always doing some nonsense.
I mean, the big one for me that really pulls her out of situations is high stakes jobs. She's a pretty powerful high stakes job synergy, and especially against NBN, you can blind high stakes pretty easily. I don't think he's running it, but that plus bank job can definitely throw you into like 20 credits.
Super money mode. I was just thinking Silhouette is the chaos theory of Criminal, in that when you see it on the table, you know something's up. You know, like, I think there's something else going on when I see that ID. You know, it's not
Really?
like it's, yeah, like Chaos Theory. Whenever I see Chaos Theory, I know something crazy is gonna happen, which is so funny for how what like a vanilla ID it is.
Is that Enigma or Quandary?
That's Enigma. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the full art Enigma, which loses a click, so he's gonna go special order to go get whatever the code gate breaker is.
So,
Passport.
when I play Silhouette decks, I usually play them really consistent. Like, I don't do anything super fancy. Maybe you know, like kind of a randomish card. I really like Silhouette for prepaid decks because they just provide like a lot of early strong pressure. And then she's just like a you're not gonna trick me kind of a criminal, which is really cool.
Why did he run archives there? So he had security testing on.
Testing.
Yeah, but he could have put security testing on, you know, Commercial Bankers Group, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess maybe he wanted to get Sneak Door going and just wanted to scope it out. But he needs memory for that.
I mean, what else?
Ooh, that's weird. Did he just ice Commercial Bankers Group?
Uh-oh. You forgot.
Wait, why? Why?
You forgot. That's what it is, man. That's the only reason.
No, why? I want to know why.
Dude, I've seen people forget about the effect.
Okay, so he's running archives and
Pay 2, gain 2. Yeah.
okay. Okay, something's going on, right? Oh, he's gonna maybe do no, if you're doing quest complete, you go HQ first, right?
Not
What is going on?
necessarily. Well, so
He's going R&D.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game anymore.
And he has a tag from the Gutenberg. So he's what, at 6 credits now. Yeah, if he was doing quest complete, it would be the first click, which is not a bad player now because something's on the SanSan, right?
I mean, what's it gonna do for him? You know, it's gonna be a global food, and then he's gonna exchange it.
Yeah.
Not right away.
No, it's probably like an NAPD on the SanSan, if anything.
NAPD.
That's what I do with NAPD, sticking on the SanSan. So he
What do we got?
accesses. I don't know. I couldn't see what it was.
Man,
Which
he was
player.
ready. He was ready to take that card the moment it appeared. I'm ready. A true
Okay, so
criminal.
this is definitely the third click, and he's going into HQ. Yeah, he's gonna
He's not
expose.
sure.
Oh my God!
It's a data pool.
Data pool is on this. Oh, he's gonna win. Yeah. So quest complete saves him this game, right? Because
If he
he can
hits an
Astro.
agenda.
Oh my God! Is he gonna quest complete it? Oh yeah. So the upgrade. Apocalypse.
What? Who needs cards, yo?
Oh my God! He was about to lose that game.
Yeah, you're right. The corp was on game point.
I mean, he could have like inside jobbed at it. It looks like it was just a data raven maybe defending that remote, so he could have stolen it. But see, I told you something's always up with Silhouette. You know, it's gonna be quest complete, or she's gonna run all 3 of your centrals. That's gonna happen.
I mean, the alias, right? It makes it look. I like the apocalypse. That's a good, nice, hard
Look how
remote
crazy
counter.
it is.
That's
Look
good,
at-
man. He hit a lot of stuff.
And he hit a 5-3 is in the trash right now.
Now,
And
did he
probably
trash
a
that
Jackson?
Jackson he saw earlier? Because he saw a Jackson on the legwork run in HQ, and I'm pretty sure he didn't trash it.
I don't know. There's one Jackson used, and I don't know if there's any in the trash. The Jackson might have been installed already.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's nuts. Look, and the runner's at like 3 tags with 2 credits left.
I mean, the corp has still got interns.
The corp, no, I mean the corp's in a good position because he has Astro script as well, but he has to build up again. He has to like build a scoring remote now. At
What?
this
No,
point?
he doesn't. He's NBN. He doesn't need anything. He needs nothing.
What are you gonna exchange? You're gonna give him a Beal for the breaking news?
I mean, he can just sit it out, wait for the agendas to get scored. I guess he's really concerned about his archives.
I mean, even if the data pool gets taken, you have to give up a Beal to get it.
So if he has breaking news in hand, he can install advanced Astro, score breaking news, swap it for the restructured data pool, and win the game. Literally win the game from hand, right? He doesn't need cards. Huh.
So he's running on archives. Looks like the Jackson wasn't there, I guess. So he's gonna score the restructured data pool.
What do we got?
Oh, God, that's crazy.
Look at that.
He had the clone suffrage installed somewhere. I don't think I saw a Jackson there. Wait, what happened to the Jackson then?
It's in his hand. It's on where? Oh
no, he would have installed it. Or no, I guess he wanted to. It's okay to let him take the data pool because he was gonna use the what's it called, the Archangel, but he didn't.
Oh, is he gonna win? Ah!
Yeah.
Oh! No,
wait, no.
Nope, that's not.
Maker's Eye. He's going back in. That's game.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
2 agendas on top.
What? He installed the Jackson.
Nuts.
That's the Jackson on the table too. Oh, the Jackson was the next.
Wait, the Jackson's on the table?
I mean, probably. That's got to be where it's located.
What?
And
there was a veal in hand?
That's hilarious that all he had to defend himself was an Archangel.
Yeah, and he was going to res it. Oh, no, it was just a product placement on the table. I don't know where the Jackson went. He might not have had a Jackson in hand.
Maybe he sensied it. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that must have been where it went. That makes sense. Man, so the Ninja
man.
Apocalypse, totally unexpected, wins the game, leaving the corp with his pants down. And he's like, I'll protect myself with this Archangel. Res it, force you to bounce that face-down card into your hand.
That was nuts. And Archangel there is so funny. He wasn't thinking about that, but Archangel was good for the runner there because it was just going to take cards that were literally dead to him on the table back into hand.
That's super good, man. That is super hilarious.
I love when Archangel backfires. It does some of the weirdest stuff.
Oh, you know what? They forgot. No, hold on. Does the corp trash the cards? And the runner trashes the cards, don't they? They forgot to do the controlling the message trace, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I mean, it would have been another
one
tag.
So. Call in the judge, man. Call in the judge.
That was a mistrigger and might have made a difference in theory, but
no,
in practice
absolutely not. Absolutely no difference. That's good, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good game. Hey, look at that. Like we were certain. Like it looked so bad for the runner, but he was just slowly scoping out the central ice, and like he probably had that apocalypse on turn 2.
I mean, it wasn't a very good game plan. If the corp had just drawn the cards, I mean, he had a lot of cards he could have drawn to win the game. He could have drawn.
I guess.
He had the data pool, so he was about to win.
He was about to win with that data pool. That was the biggest problem.
Who am I to discredit what happened? That was planned, man. We're gonna go with that. That was fantastic.
It was a great game. Oh wow! So thanks for commentating, Nathan.
Hey, thanks for having me, Brian.
And thanks everyone for watching. So we'll have more. I've been focusing on trying to get some good, fun matchups like this up on the channel. So I hope everyone's enjoying watching them. We'll have more up soon. Thanks everyone, and good night.
Thanks, guys.